I was thrown into solitary for openly defying the warden, but these days in isolation have only made my mind tougher. I swore to myself I would survive, take revenge on those who framed me. When I finally got out again, the look in my eyes was terrifying. Even the head guard felt uneasy. The moment I stepped onto the yard, a crowd of inmates surrounded me, all begging me to take them in as my crew, and I accepted everyone who came, because if you want to fight, you need soldiers first, to recruit more followers. I had Jerry spread the word, saying I could grant their wishes, any wish at all, but only for the first 50 people. Jerry got to work immediately. Soon the news that I would grant wishes spread across the entire prison, and the first one to come to me was surprisingly the cell boss.
What I want to know is, can you really get what I want?
I asked him what he wanted. He said he had an only daughter, who suddenly disappeared one day without a trace. He was certain she did not run away, but there has been no news ever since. Later, there was a car accident, and he was somehow convicted of a hit and run. The search for his daughter was forced to stop, so I told him to write down her information. The second to come to me was that death row inmate.
Would you grant the wish of a death row inmate like me?
I told him as long as it was not about canceling his execution. His mother has leukemia and needs a bone marrow transplant. He said he did not care if he died. He only wanted to save his mother. After hearing that, I told him to write down her details, including the hospital she is in. That hospital happens to be where my wife works. She is currently investigating Professor Shu's research paper, but has not found any clues yet. Meanwhile, the three Chaebol heirs approached the warden, offering 300 million to make him ignore this. They still did not believe I was the big mouse, and planned to make a move on me. Although the warden agreed, he warned them, if Director Kong finds out, they will bear the consequences. Soon the guards brought in 3 new inmates, but to my shock, one of them was the guy who tried to stab me in the yard. If the guards had not arrived in time, I might have died back then, and now they put him in my cell. The intention was obvious, but the next second, he suddenly knelt down and apologized to me, saying he was forced to do it last time, and hoped for my forgiveness and protection. They were willing to serve me as followers. The other 2 inmates saw this, and quickly knelt down as well to show loyalty. The cell boss beside me said directly, they work for a gang leader, and that one is a traitor. People like that are usually selfish.
You have a short philtrum and a hateful lower jaw. Your face tells me that you'll go somewhere far away in time.
His words instantly angered the traitor inmate. He almost snapped, but to keep the plan going, he held it in, just to be safe. I searched all 3 of them, to make sure they brought in nothing dangerous. Soon night fell. All the inmates were asleep, but that traitor suddenly stood up, and slowly walked toward me, closing in step by step. His eyes filled with hatred and malice, but what he did not know was that I was not asleep at all. I quietly pulled out a homemade knife from under my blanket. Luckily, he only went to the bathroom. Or maybe he thought the timing was not right yet. I knew very well his surrender was fake. Killing me was his real goal. And I was sure the warden was behind it too.